All right, good morning, Get Wrecked for Recovery crew. So I was able to sleep at the foot of the cross last night, got everything packed up, and I'm here at Camp Creek Church, and this is all of my new friends. Hi, friends. Yeah. And so they actually just prayed for me. I got my coffee this morning, always good. And so this is Pastor Craig. He's the pastor of the church here. Good morning.
Yeah, it's been a blessing to have Adam with us, and we just loved visiting with him. We thought it was so cool because he called and are connected with us about putting his tent here at the church grounds, and we happen to be having our family camp. And so God just brought him here to us, and it's been a blessing to be with him and pray with him this morning. And we're just praying that God will truly bless his ministry as he continues to share the love of Jesus. So it's been awesome to have him with us. And so, Adam, God bless you as you continue on. You bet.
God bless you, brother.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Well, I'm going to get on the road. I got 4,000 feet of climbing to do, which you'll see right about now. All right, so I stopped here at the Good Pasture Bridge, which was built by Lane County in 1938. And this is a gorgeous covered bridge. It's huge. I mean, you could drive an 18-wheeler through here, and I'm sure that they do. But just a beautiful view of the river out the little picture windows that they've got all down this bridge. So I've been making my way from Camp Creek up toward McKenzie Pass. I think that may be as far as I make it today. I wanted to make it to Sisters, which would have been 100 miles plus 4,000 plus feet of climbing. Doubt I'm going to be able to do that. Again, I appreciate all your prayers and your support in this journey. Again, I cannot thank you enough for everything that the Get Wrecked for Recovery crew has done to help out in keeping this thing going, from prayers to financial donations to just general love, you know, the love of Jesus. And so again, if you're watching this channel and you're addicted to something, please reach out to somebody. I don't want to see you die in your addiction. Each day I'm pedaling for someone who's passed away in addiction, and their families are brokenhearted. Their friends are brokenhearted. They've lost a loved one because of, you know, poor decision making on our part. And man, I've been a part of that too. You know, I was IV cocaine and opiate use, and you know, I've had an uphill and downhill roller coaster with it. I got saved in 2007. I've had two different surgeries since then that have put me back on opiates, and so I know the struggle that you're going through, and I know that urge, even if you're saved, to want to be like constantly chasing that high. And it's so much better living sober, living soberly, living the way that God created you to be. And so if that's you, reach out to somebody. Reach out to me on YouTube. Reach out to me on Facebook, Adam Lineberry, Mobile, Alabama. If you're brokenhearted, if you've lost a loved one to overdose or any type of drug-related incident, alcohol-related incident, feel free to reach out to me so that I can pedal for them for a day. I would love to do that from the bottom of my heart. So I'm going to keep on moving. I got out of the sun. It's not too bad today. It's like low 80s, cloud cover. I'm loving it today. But I'm going to keep pedaling. I love you guys. I'll see you later. All right, so I'm here at Ben and Kay Doris Park where I stopped to have lunch. It's a little windy, so I couldn't do what I wanted to do, but it's my daughter's 6th birthday. So I have a donut and a stick that was on fire very recently. So with that, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, my sweet pea. Happy birthday to you. Not the best birthday cake slash candle ever, but certainly the best daughter ever. I love you, Kirsten. Happy birthday. So on the other hand, I'm here in Thin Rock, and I had no idea I was at 1,000 feet. I started out at like 520 at Camp Creek Church this morning, and I guess I've just slowly over the last 20-25 miles climbed up an extra 500 feet. I like it much better this way. Alright, so I just stopped here at Takota's restaurant and had a nice pepperoni pizza with jalapenos and sun-dried tomatoes on it. Got the other half of that one in the pannier for this next ride, 50 miles before the next gas station. So this uphill climb from 1,000 feet to 5,200 and some odd feet is going to be no available help anywhere. I don't think any cellular service either on the road that I'm going on. So I'm trying to head to Paradise Campground, which is part of the U.S. Forest Service, and find out if they have a hiker-biker campsite. I don't know. Either way, I'm probably going to camp there anyway. It's on the McKenzie River, and it's like a good starting point for me tomorrow to start summiting McKenzie Pass. So with that, I'm going to keep on pushing down the road, and you'll see either where I end up or more of the journey right about now. Well, never mind on that. So I pulled up here to the camp manager's site at 41 here in the Paradise Campground, and they said that they are completely full, that they won't even take a cyclist. So I'm headed out into the night. I'm losing sun rather quickly. So if this is the last thing on my phone, I love you guys and I'll see you later. If not, man, that's a terrible thing to do to a cyclist, but I guess everybody's got rules. I'm about to have to go break some to camp tonight. I'm probably going just straight across the road in the woods. So here goes nothing. All right, so about a mile down the road from Paradise is where I take a right on the 242. That's going to be the scenic route that goes through McKenzie Pass. You can actually stay on 126, and if you do, it's 20 miles longer, but it's nowhere near as steep, and it doesn't take you through the scenic areas. So I'm taking the right-hand turn, and we'll see how steep it gets probably tomorrow morning. I'm probably just literally going to go over a guardrail and camp tonight because I can't go much farther. I'm pretty much out of it to start this climb like this. So I just wish that Oregon had the same kind of rules that Florida does with, you know, campers that come in on a bicycle. Like they make a way no matter what. Like it's called a weary traveler rule or something. And you know, if you show up at one of their state parks, they'll take you in. They'll put you like in an emergency spot. It won't have, you know, water. It won't have anything, but it'll be somewhere where you can sleep for the night and get off the road and potentially not wreck your bicycle. So they don't, obviously. If they do, and you happen to know the answer to that, then drop a comment or reach out to, you know, the Oregon or National Forest people and tell them the young man at Site 41 you know, doesn't know the rule to take in a weary traveler. I have no idea if it is or not, but man, I'm so tired. Like I'm frustrated. I'm so tired, and I don't usually get that way. But I'm gonna keep going. I love you. I'll see you later. Well, that prayer was answered rather quickly. So as soon as I turned on the 242, there was a campsite called Camp Yale, and so Holly, who was the camp host there, told me, look, anywhere up 242, they allow dispersed camping. So anywhere you find a spot in the woods, you're allowed to camp. You won't have water or a shower or anything. And I said, I don't need it. She said, well, then you're good to go. So thank you, Holly. If you get, you know, this shared to you somehow, some way, for your generosity in sharing information. I wish that my friend at the Paradise Campground would have been as generous. Either way, I'm still exhausted and still a little frustrated. But I'm on a part of the road where at least it says bicycles can use the full lane. So I got my blinky lights on and I'm going to find somewhere to camp. All right, so it got dark rather quickly up here in these trees in this mountain. I'm right at the base of McKenzie Pass. I actually started coming uphill when I got onto 242. But I got my tent set up on a nice little spot. There's already a camp ring for a fire built here. I'm not building a fire, but obviously someone has camped here before. No traffic. After the last few cars went by, I haven't heard a single car go in a long time. I also don't have any cellular service. So, luckily, I was able to send a text to my wife through my Garmin inReach, which is awesome. That gives me so much comfort and so much peace to at least know that they know that I'm okay tonight. I don't know when this video will post. Hopefully I can get to some Wi-Fi in Sisters, which will be the end of the day tomorrow. I've still got about 45 miles, I guess, to Sisters, 40 miles to Sisters. And, you know, the first 20 of those miles are climbing from, I think I'm at 1,800 feet here, up to 5,315 feet at McKenzie Pass. But there is supposed to be some beautiful stuff at the top of this mountain. The D. Wright Observatory, which was built by the Civilian Conservation Corps way back, is at the top of this pass, and you're supposed to be able to see like quite a few snow-capped mountains from up there. So there will be drone footage, you know, come rain, snow, sleet, or hail. Actually, no, as long as it's only sunny. If it's windy, hailing, or raining, I'm not going to get the drone out. But yeah, super exhausted. I'm going to sleep. And good night from the base of McKenzie Pass on Highway 242 in Oregon. And as usual, I love you guys, and I'll see you later.